What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Saturday, November 3rd. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I'm going to give you a value play here. A point guard that's only $3,400 DraftKings salary, $400 more on FanDuel. Antonio Blakeney for the Chicago Bulls playing the Houston Rockets, who are the 10th worst defense overall and give up the 6th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Antonio Blakeney has scored 27, 20, and 27 fantasy points his last 3 games. I believe he's the current NBA point per minute leader. He's averaged 18 minutes per game on the season, but he played 25 minutes last game. His usage rate is unbelievable, 26% last game, 39 the game before that, 27 the game before that. If this guy gets the minutes, which I think he's going to in this game tonight, the implied total is 226 points. Antonio Blakeney should have no problem hitting value. At $3,400 DraftKings salary, he doesn't need much at all to hit value. One of my favorite plays on the slate. It's a back-to-back, but this guy is good to go. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all our DFS tools for NFL, and the tools for NBA are awesome. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. Okay, let's take a look at the shooting guard position. I like CJ McCollum for the Portland Trailblazers facing the LA Lakers, who are the 6th worst defense overall and give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. CJ McCollum has scored 17, 30, and 28 fantasy points in his last 3 games, put up a dud last game, but he's averaging 28 fantasy points per game on the season, playing 32 minutes per game with a 25% usage rate. The implied total this game is 236.5 points. It's gonna be a barn burner. This is a new feature we added to Draft Dashboard. You can see the implied total that Vegas thinks the score is gonna be for the game. Vegas is really accurate with these predictions, so if it's a high total, you can count on a lot of fantasy points to go around. If it's a low total, you may want to shy away from those players. If they have bad matchups, it may just not be right to play them. At $6,400 DraftKings salary and $400 more on FanDuel, is only going to need 30 fantasy points for you to get 5 times value. Lock in CJ McCollum versus the Lakers tonight. Okay, who do we have at the small forward position? I like Rudy Gay for the San Antonio Spurs playing the New Orleans Pelicans, who are the 5th worst defense overall and give up the 8th most fantasy points to opposing small forwards. Rudy Gay has scored 22, 46, and 44 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 31.6 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 29 minutes per game with a 22% usage rate. The implied total of this game is 229 points. Rudy Gay is $6,500 DraftKings salary and just $300 more on FanDuel. At that price, Rudy Gay is going to need right around 32 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. Okay, let's see who we have at the power forward position. I like Kyle Kuzma for the LA Lakers playing the Portland Trailblazers, who are the 13th worst defense overall and give up the 10th most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Kyle Kuzma has scored 34, 32, and 23 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 30.6 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 32 minutes with a 23% usage rate. The implied total of this game is 236.5 like we said. I like Kyle Kuzma on the other side of the ball. At $6,200 DraftKings salary and $400 more on FanDuel, Kyle Kuzma is going to need about 32 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. Okay everyone, it's time to announce the winner of our $100 weekly comment contest. And the winner is Tim Holland! Tim Holland, you are the winner of this week's comment contest. Please reply to our comment to collect your prize. Let's give Tim some love in the comments, everyone. And just remember, next week, it could be you. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Jusuf Newark for the Portland Trailblazers playing the LA Lakers, who are the 6th worst defense overall and give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing centers. Newark has scored 34, 40, and 14 fantasy points in the last 3 games, with an average of 31.8 fantasy points per game on the season in 24 minutes per game with a 26% usage rate. He played 28 minutes last game. That's kind of what you're hoping for, but his salary is only $6,400 on DraftKings and $600 more on FanDuel. There's an implied total of $236.5, and at that salary, Newark's going to need about 30 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video, or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for week 9. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck.